Hey traders, this is Jeff from Trader. Hope everybody had a great day trading. Today was a little bit scary. Let me show you something. Remember I was talking the other day about the market kind of keeps its cards close to its chest and it kind of does the opposite of tries to fake people out. Well, right about here, when I was watching this futures chart right shortly after the open, when we had this huge red candle, I was like, uh-oh. If we don't find support, which would have been right around here, you have support here, you have support here. I'm thinking, if we don't find support, this could get ugly. But this is exactly the kind of market activity that I thought would have to happen to get people scared, thinking, okay, this is a lower high relative to here. This market's done. And it seemed like it did rattle some people. Obviously, when you see a big red candle like that, the last thing you're thinking of is going in and buying stocks. But and we didn't come quite close to the area on the Dow. But I personally went in and bought just a couple. Like I would have liked to have gone in and bought more, like some ETFs and stuff like that. But even though I saw, or this is what I thought was going to have to happen, I was looking for just a little bit more of a pullback, so that kind of kept me out. But then when we did find some support, I did go in. I bought DMND, which I'll talk about later in the video, and I bought Domino's Pizza, a momentum stock that I've been tracking. Other than that, nothing really came back to the levels where I wanted to buy them up. And again, that's a sign of the strength of the market. So, where are we now? Looking at some of my scans, you've got Panera Bread hitting all-time high today. There's a company called Spectrum Communications working on its second base. If you go by Investors Business Daily definition of a base on a base. Let's see. There's another stock. If this Polaris, obviously consumers are spending money, even though there's no jobs out there. For Polaris to be, this is a late stage base. This isn't a stock that I'd be interested in and going out and buying. But these are the kinds of things that tell you that maybe everything's not as bad right now in the world. Now that's not to say 3 months from now or a month from now. The time frame for things to change has shortened dramatically, but I want to get to a few other things here, so I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. I'm still bullish. I still think we're going to go higher. Nothing has changed from my perspective and what I think is happening. I think that since we got a longer term time frame buying signal when I sent that out and when I posted about it a couple days ago, it just seems like all the dips are being bought. And right now, I'm bullish on gold and silver. I'm looking to establish some positions on a pullback, maybe a pullback down to the 50 RSI, maybe down here to about 163.5. Hopefully we get an intraday dip down there. SLV, same thing, maybe on a pullback to 50, maybe down to about 31 and 3/4. And I'm bullish on the Japanese yen, and I would trade that via FXY. This is almost, if we get some kind of early opening gap down, I think maybe fill some of this gap. I think this would be a good entry. I was looking at this the other day, and I wanted to see a breakout to new highs, and it did. And then the last chart I wanted to look at is DMND. I went in, I bought this this morning. The blue level here, I'm going to have this chart on the blog post as well. This is support level. Guys, this is an interesting stock. This is it only has 20 million in the float, and over 50% of them are short. So I think the shorts have had their day. We've had a 35% decline off the highs. I think we really need to find support here. If we dip and we close below this 50-day EMA this week, I could exit this position, but I think this could have an explosive move back up to the 75 level. Okay, those shorts are going to get squeezed. Take care, guys.